Sí, carajo. Vení, flaco. Sí. Hecho, anda en velocidad, no vaya en largo. Anda, arrancá. Eso, only for. Corre. Primero. Esa, papá. Allí entramos, muy bueno. Muy buena, Dagur. Vai, Joe, uno, dos. Vai. Tonga, uy. Sí. Hey. Ya. Sí, Felipe. Ya. Sí. Ya. Bien. Ya, Lucho. ¡Atrás! ¡Anda, Facu! ¡Dame! ¡Ey! Sí.
Cesar, obviously it was a very tough game on Wednesday. How has the team kind of recovered from that heading into this weekend's game?
César, obviamente un partido difícil el miércoles, pero ¿cómo está el equipo en su recuperación y enfocando en este partido de sábado?
El equipo está muy bien. El partido del miércoles, la verdad que fue un partido difícil por cómo se dio el trámite. Creo que merecimos un poco más, pero bueno, ya pasamos páginas. Ahora nos enfocamos en la MLS que viene Charlotte y bueno, esperemos que hacer un gran partido.
Yeah, it was obviously a difficult game on Wednesday. I wish we had a bit more there at the end, but we've already turned the page on that, and we're focusing on Saturday and refocusing ourselves on MLS that we've got high expectations for.
How was that experience on Wednesday as well as the game in Mexico for you? Just being in that atmosphere and playing in Champions League, what was that experience like for you?
¿Cómo fue la experiencia en total de miércoles y el partido pasado en Monterrey para jugar en Champions League? ¿Cómo fue para ti la experiencia?
Fue una experiencia muy linda porque estábamos jugando un torneo lindo también, pero bueno, teníamos mucha ilusión de poder pasar de fase, pero bueno, no se dio así. Ahora toca seguir trabajando, seguir mejorando día a día y bueno, ahora enfocarse en la MLS.
Yeah, it was a great experience. We were playing in a great tournament. Obviously, we're hurting a little bit from not being able to move on to the next round, to the next phase. But there's nothing we can do about that now. So we just continue to work. We focus ourselves on MLS and on this game on Saturday.
Speaking of the game on Saturday, I'm assuming you've done a little bit of research on Charlotte. You've played them last year. What are the kind of expectations for playing this team that hasn't won a game this year?
Hablando del partido de sábado, que ustedes saben un poco de Charlotte ya, jugaste frente a ellos el año pasado. ¿Qué expectas en este partido jugando enfrente de una rival que todavía no ha ganado este año?
Sí, bueno, nosotros ya nos hemos enfrentado contra Charlotte, hemos obtenido buenos resultados y bueno, esperemos seguir de esa manera. Vamos a preparar el partido hoy y bueno, esperemos mañana hacer un gran partido y bueno, obviamente ganar los 3 puntos que es lo principal para nosotros y es lo que todos queremos.
Yeah, we've played Charlotte before, so we know how we'd like to play against them. We've been able to take good results so far this year, so that's first and foremost in our mind to continue that. We'll continue preparing a little bit today, and then tomorrow we look to take the 3 points, which is first and foremost in our minds. So hopefully we're expecting a great game.
For this team so far this year, it kind of hung your hat defensively in the way you've played. How do you now take the next step and really get the consistency offensively? You've been able to kind of get goals in the last couple of games, but how do you take that next step forward now heading into the latter part of this MLS season?
Para empezar esta temporada, este equipo está muy enfocado en los aspectos defensivos. Pero ¿cómo pueden tomar el próximo paso para obtener la consistencia en el ataque y marcar un poco más goles?
Bueno, nosotros venimos trabajando todas las facetas del juego, tanto en defensa como en ataque, y bueno, esperemos que bueno, en defensa lo estamos haciendo muy bien, y bueno, en ataque por ahí capaz que nos falta un poquito más, pero lo estamos trabajando y seguro pronto van a llegar los goles y es lo que más deseamos por nuestros delanteros, porque el equipo esté bien y porque el equipo consiga la victoria, que eso es lo más importante.
Yeah, I think we've been working on all aspects of our game so far in this preseason and the start of the season, just as much defensively as we have been in the attack. We've been really good defensively to start the season. We've been missing a little bit in the attack, but we just continue to focus on improving that as we go along, and it'll start to come as we get the chemistry and the consistency of playing together. And we look ahead to this game against Charlotte and try to get some goals on the board and gain that.
How's it been playing with Mauro as your midfield pairing instead of having him play further up the field like he did last year? Played a little bit with you in that position towards the end of the season. But how has it been just in terms of this season, and how's it been playing with Martín as the guy ahead of you?
¿Cómo es para jugar con Mauricio como mediocampista en tu lado más que enfrente en la formación? Y también cómo es para jugar con Martín, que está como en mediocampista de ataque.
Bueno, Mauro es un grandísimo jugador, así que la verdad que me siento muy cómodo jugando con él, ya nos conocemos muy bien y bueno, Martín se está adaptando al equipo, por suerte lo está haciendo muy rápido y bueno, pronto van a ver la mejor versión de él y bueno, la verdad que me siento muy cómodo jugando con los dos.
Yeah, Mauricio is obviously a fantastic player. I'm very comfortable with him playing by my side. We know each other and each other's games very well. And with Martín, he's still adapting to the league and to the team a little bit, but luckily he's a fantastic person. And I've got no doubt that as we continue to play these games, he's going to continue to adapt. And I feel very comfortable playing with both of them. Well, Dagur, first off, we'll start with this is the first chance we've had to talk to you since the game against DC United in the league. It looks like you were having a strong game out there. Unfortunately, not able to take all three, but still able to take a solid point on the road in the middle of those two Champions League games. How do you feel out there?
It's been going better than I thought, maybe, I would say. Fitting very well into the team and into the system, which has been very nice. And I feel like the coaches and everybody here have at least believe in me, so that's very good and good feeling.
You've played in a various amount of positions so far, just being here. Is there like a position that you feel just the most comfortable in this system, or is it just kind of wherever the coach needs you, where they can put you?
I've had this question, I think, probably like 50,000 times for the last couple of years. I've been playing, like last season I played 10 positions. I only had, 9. I had only had goalkeeper and defender, like central defender. So actually, like I am an 8 box-to-box player, want to score and defend. But if the coach tells me to play in goal, I can play goal. So just anywhere where the team needs me, that's where I play.
You talked about the system a little bit and how you've kind of fit in. How is it compared to some of the systems you played before, and just how does it kind of benefit your skill set?
It's for example, my team in Iceland, we played like a lot of possession, which the coaches want, and we play the ball on the ground, which it's exactly like they play here. So, and they want to keep it played short, which is my football. Like I want to keep it short and played. So it was. I didn't 100% know how the system was here, but as soon as we started playing, I was like, wow, this is football that I want to play, which was great and a good feeling.
You've gotten your first taste of MLS travel and the play.
Yeah.
How has that been for you, and just kind of acclimating to the sheer distance that you're going to be traveling, and it's, this is just kind of the first taste of it.
Yeah, I didn't actually realize how much it was. Like some of the guys were telling me, yeah, sometimes we have a 6-hour flight to, I don't remember what team it was, but in Iceland the most thing you can go is like 5 hours in a car, I think, and here you go like 6 hours in a plane. So that's a little bit different, but it's easy when you have like for example, it's so easy. We just go to the airport, up to the plane, and then we just go. So it's not a problem at all.
How was that experience in Mexico? Obviously, another kind of culture shock for
Yeah.
you, playing in front of 35,000 people in a very raucous stadium,
Yeah.
And in Champions League at that. Just kind of talk a little bit about that experience for you.
It was actually the atmosphere there was crazy. They're like screaming the whole game, and once you came out, they were just like telling you you're terrible, and you just heard that, which is fun. I actually like it a lot. So the atmosphere there was crazy, and it was a very nice. I didn't know it was. I hadn't like heard much about this competition because like in Europe they don't talk much about it, but it's actually much bigger and much better than I thought.
Just in terms of playing in DC and getting that first assist for you,
Mhm.
kind of getting to silence the crowd a little bit, versus playing at home and having that experience of Ercan scoring that goal in the 90th minute.
Mhm.
What do you like better, silencing an away crowd or having the home crowd cheer you on?
Of course, it's the best feeling in the world to when you have your home fans with you, and when you score, when you assist, and when you win a game. It's I can tell there's no better feeling almost in the world than to score a knee slide to the fans and scream. So, but if you're getting trash talked and you score a goal also away or you assist like against DC, it's also very 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 nice. But the best feeling in the world is with the fans.
Just in terms of the MLS play, how is it kind of compared to what you played in before in Iceland, just in terms of the physicality and the kind of the way that this league plays?
It definitely surprised me a lot. I think there's a lot of like doubt in Europe. They don't know much about the league, which is sad because the league is much better than I thought. And you have a lot of players from abroad, from South America, who play very good football, which we don't actually know about, like in Europe. And then you have players who like go from here to a bigger club, like Almiron went to Newcastle, doing crazy now, and a lot of good players who go to World Cup and stuff. So it's better league and better quality and better physicality than I thought.